This is one of the poorest places on Earth, where people survive on dried field rats and wild vegetables. Yet, the people here are remarkably happy. They live at a slow pace, free from the burdens of car loans, mortgages, and the pressures of modern life, easily finding contentment in simplicity. This country is Nepal, one of the poorest nations in the world, with a land area equivalent to China's Liaoning province. Here, a community of people lives in isolation from modern civilization. Along a small bridge made of a few wooden sticks, about 50 meters ahead, there is an elderly couple. At this moment, the old man is herding the sheep out to graze, while his wife busies herself feeding the chickens. After finishing their chores, the old man sets up the firewood, and his wife pulls out the few cooking utensils they own to prepare breakfast. The couple has lived together for decades, never once quarreling over material things, to the point where their pots and pans have nearly become antiques. The old woman places animal fat in the pot, then takes out a piece of dried, cured meat to cut. You can tell that this piece of meat is of excellent quality, requiring repeated cuts to break it down. She then places the pot, as aged as the couple themselves, on a tripod to heat. The cured meat is quickly rinsed and thrown into the pot to sizzle. Smoke rises thickly from the pot. Clearly the fire is too hot, but that doesn't hinder their cooking. The sizzling of the meat is music to their ears, and when a splash of clear water is added, the symphony comes to an abrupt stop. The old woman, never idle, picks some wild greens, plentiful in this area, so there's no worry about running out of vegetables. The greens are washed quickly and added to the pot. Everything seems so effortless and natural, yet the couple remains vigorous and strong. As the greens soften, she sprinkles some seasoning into the pot. Chili powder is an essential part of their meals, and they owe this to the old woman's diligence. Whenever wild chilies ripen, she gathers them to dry and grind into powder for later use. As the saying goes, live off the land, and this couple does exactly that, relying on the mountains to sustain their lives. Next comes the preparation of the main dish. The old woman fetches fresh water from a stream at the foot of the mountain, crystal clear and unpolluted. She pours the water into the pot to heat it. The process of making the main dish is quite meticulous, something the old man is especially skilled at. He pours in the cornmeal, stirring continuously, never stopping, lest the meal clumps together and loses its taste. Soon, a large dish of cornmeal porridge is ready. The old man divides it into 2 portions, then adds the cooked greens into the porridge. The few pieces of cured meat are a rare treat for them, saved for special occasions when they crave a bit of meat. The couple sits on the ground, happily enjoying their meal. To this day, they still retain the primitive habit of eating with their hands. A handful of cornmeal porridge, dipped in a bit of vegetable broth, and brought to their lips. This is their simplest yet most profound joy in life.